This amulet at the top shows triplet check marks which stand for the three founders of Taoism: Yu Jing, Shang Jing, and Tai Jing. And while drawing this amulet, the shaman quietly murmured the text: Decapitate. This thunderous order is issued to General Do Star. Protect the body and guard the life of the client, so that 1,000 catastrophes shall not happen, and 10,000 calamities shall not intrude. Had a woman been the patient, the star that is invoked would be the Kui star. The second strip. Buddha. Decapitate the demons and expel the evils. It is obvious that the Buddha, who here decapitates demons upon the request of a shaman, is not the one who has recommended that people walk along the Eightfold Path. Then, the 28 cross lines represent the 28 guardian stars that are on duty on the 28 days of the lunar month. Third strip. Divine White Snake Amulet, Hong, Cheng, and Ming. 100 illnesses shall not occur. The triplet check marks at the top stand again for the three founders of Taoism, Yu Jing, Shang Jing, and Tai Jing. Perhaps these three founders of Taoism are founders of the Huahan lineage, to which this shaman belongs. At this point in our research, we must entertain the hypothesis that this shamanic tradition may not recognize Lao Tzu and Chuang Tzu as founders of what they call Taoism. "36 cross lines on this strip represent 36 heavenly gods. With each brushstroke, the Yin-Yang murmurs a line of incantation. And within the microcosm of the amulet, his murmurs activate the rhythm of salvation. 1,000 generals are surprised. 100 generals rally. When the light of sun and moon turns against them, the hearts of demons tremble and are shredded. Open the door to heaven, close the windows to earth. Leave a path for men, block the road of the devil. People walk on path, while demons have no road to escape." Then the Yin-Yang shaman murmurs. "A flying amulet comes from ninefold heaven. Father Thunder and Mother Thunder give the orders. Shouting and yelling, the 28 star generals descend from the palace of heaven. The square stamp seal attests to authority that is being derived from the North Star, which, reliably fixed and positioned in the sky, expels evils. the empowerment of the shaman Meng Shanxi. On July 28, 2004, we traveled to the Western Sea, which is situated approximately 35 kilometers west of Guyana. The name suggests that there ought to exist somewhere in relation to the city of Guyana also an eastern sea, a northern sea, and a southern sea. But from among the four directional seas, the location of the eastern sea does not exist in physical geography. The Western Sea actually is a small mountain lake by which a Taoist temple is situated on one side and a Buddhist temple on the opposite slope. Because these two sanctuaries have become popular goals of religious pilgrims, there has been built between them also a structure for secular diversion, a Chin opera stage. On 2 occasions during the year, people will flock to this lake on a pilgrimage. In spring or early summer, a rain requesting ceremony is performed along the shore of this lake. The deity who receives all this attention lives in an underwater palace in the lake. It is the rain deity known as the Dragon King, whose cult has dominated Chinese piety since the beginnings of agriculture. The thunder god is the one who noisily orders the cloud dragons to let go of their rain, and his loud voice gives notice to humankind as well. The deity painted in lighter color next to him is the god of lightning. On the 12th day of the 6th month of the lunar year, a round of rituals is enacted as well. The people told us that rain will fall today, and it did. It seems, since this is the harvest season, that the request to the Dragon King in this round includes also a plea for moderation, to hold back some of the rain so that harvesting might be possible. This year's extravaganza was staged mostly at the Taoist side of the lake. Namely, the initiation and full empowerment of Meng Shanxi, who had just finished his 3-year apprenticeship as a shaman under his master, Ma Zhonghui. In the crowded pavilion of the main Taoist temple, a group of Yin-Yang shamans paid their respects, because the overseer of the main temple was concerned about the revenues that might be lost if a ceremony congests his sanctuary. The group of Yin-Yang shamans went up the hill to a smaller temple, where the statues of the god of medicine and his 2 helpers are stationed. Both temples on this side of the lake stand under the divine sponsorship of the same Dragon King. He is China's ancient rain and cloud deity, whose history spans the evolution of Chinese agriculture. As the divine power that has determined the piety and survival of Chinese farmers, the Dragon King was emulated by some emperors who, in good years, were tempted to take credit for favorable weather. In the small sanctuary was only enough room for the officiating shamans. A few relatives of the shaman novice squeezed through the doorway to deliver some necessary paraphernalia. By and large, the Yin-Yang shamans are robed like Taoist priests, and they chant songs which remind of Buddhist sutras. They function as ecumenical lay priests for clients who may be inclined to participate in either Taoism or Buddhism as their primary religion. Even a rare Muslim has, here and there, sought the help of a Yin-Yang shaman.
下改编报门走私职务首领领导权威不平等谈在复命上庭部队知识道法米典各一归生配奉定性只用以代天显化指挥虚部正邪持正八有光肆意玄阔行水假使用传动师兄能干掉应经师马上快保举子让完成大道传动一传复给道经师保应灵宝法师应雷霆都是应北极驱邪应北京宣范复应灵宝玉玺应中华人民共和国公元2004年夏6月12日西北导电成型。
On the back of the young shaman, under his robe, is fastened the square wooden power pole on which words of his authority are inscribed. There is also, tucked in, an old iron sword for threatening and killing the demons during serious rites of exorcism. A few persistent, unrelated pilgrims availed themselves of the opportunity to approach the gods as well. Now that the shamans had gotten their attention,